So what is Markdown? Markdown is a lightweight markup language used for formatting text in a simple and readable way. It is commonly used for writing documentation, blog posts, README files on GitHub, and even notes. Unlike HTML, Markdown uses plain text symbols to style and structure content, making it easy to write and read. Now, next, let's learn how we can format text with the help of these symbols. Here we have two options. We can go to our GitHub repository, and on the README file, we can see this is also a Markdown file. And here we can practice how we can format the text in the markup. But one thing here I don't like, here to see the preview, we need to go to this preview tab. So let's check some other editor where we can see the preview side by side. And I found this website quite good. Markdown Live Preview. Let's open it. And here we have some predefined text formatting. So let's just press Ctrl A and delete. First thing, to define the heading, we use the hash symbol. So let's use hash symbol, and first let me zoom up the page. So here, if I write this is a heading 1. And we can see if we write any text and we place the hash symbol, then that text will be considered as a heading. And the more hash you put, the less size will be of the heading. Let's use 2 hash this time. Here we have a smaller heading. In the same way, if I use 3 hash, then I will get the smaller heading. I think we can use hash up to 6 limit, but these 3 will be quite enough because after this you will use simply paragraph. And next thing, to keep any text bold, we can simply use the asterisk. So let me type one text with simple this is bold. Suppose I need to keep this bold as a bold text. So here I will put 2 asterisk before this word and 2 after this word. And now I have a bold text. Let me write one more word. And here we can see this is a bold text. And let's copy this. And if I use one asterisk, then that will make the text italic. And we can see by default, we cannot make our text go to the next line. For that, we need to use two space after the text from where we need to move to the next line. And here we can see it has gone to the next line. So let me put two more spaces and copy this. And let's rename this to italic text. And if I need to make some text as bold and italic, then simply I can use 3 asterisk. And here we have a bold and italic text. Now next symbol we can use these dashes. And let's also click this sync scroll. And if I use 3 dashes here, and we will get a horizontal line. Let me make this smaller. And this dash we can also use for keeping our unordered list. Suppose if I make some unordered list. So here I just need to use this dash. Let's write item 1. And here we have one circular point which is making the unordered list. And you cannot use any other type of unordered list. In this markdown, you will only get this circle. So let's get item 2. And if you want to make sub item of any item, then you just need to use this dash after an space. So here let's use sub item. Let's make two spaces. Sub item 1 and again sub item 2. And this is how we keep the unordered list with the help of these dash. Next, to write any ordered list, we can simply use 1 and 2, like first item and then second item. And here we have an ordered list. And you cannot keep this ordered list in any other thing like A, B, C, D. Only you can keep in this 1, 2, 3. And again, if you need some sub item of this, just press two spaces. And here, let's use 1. Here I have used 3 spaces, and this is how we can keep our ordered list. Next thing, if you need to keep any link, so for that you need to use these square brackets. Here we can write the text visit my website, and after this in the brackets we can use the link. So let's use Google, and we can see here we have a link, and let's put this link on the next line. So let's use 2 spaces. And if you need to use some image, then that is also quite similar to this link. So let's use the image. Here you first use the exclamation mark, and all the same thing we do with the link. First here we can write the alternate text, and let's use room, and here provide the link. Let's go to our blogs repository and copy this link and use it here. And here we have one image. We define both these link and image in very similar manner. Next thing, if you need to write some code in line of the text, suppose let me write use the print function to display text. And here we have some text. So what I need is I need to format this print function as a code block. We simply can surround this text with a backtick. And here we have a code block in line of the text. Next, if you want to keep your code in multiple lines, so here we need to use, so first let me write some code. So these 3 lines I want to keep as a code. So here just I need to use 3 backticks before this code and after this code. And whatever I will write within these 3 backticks, then that text will be considered as a code block. And here we can see this is how our code block will look. Next, if you want to format some text as a table, then that is also quite simple. Let's keep one table. First, we need to use this pipe symbol, and here let's define first column name, and again we need to use pipe symbol and the next column name, and again this symbol and the country. And to make this as a table, here we just need to use these dash and use same number of pipes we used in the first line. And here we can define the fields. And let me write my name first. And if I write some other name, and here we have a nice table. Let's keep one more entry. And here we can see how easy it is to format the text in this Markdown language. And if you need to write the paragraph, just simply write the text. And here we have a nice paragraph. And for the next paragraph, you just need to use 2 enters, and whatever you will write, that will go into that next paragraph. And if you want to know more about this, let's search the Google with this Markdown, and you will get the first website, this Markdown guide. And here you can go to this cheat sheet, and you will find all the symbols we use to format the text here. And here we have this link to download this cheat sheet as a Markdown file.